Today our topic is conditionals. It's a new topic, grammar topic, conditionals. Here I have written two sentences. Character A, two characters are sitting, they are talking to each other. Character A is saying, "What will you do if a snake slithers onto this bridge now?" They are sitting on the bridge and they are talking to each other. A and B are two characters. They are sitting on the bridge and they are talking to each other. Their conversation is like this. Two sentences, just two dialogues I have written. See, look at the dialogues and listen to me while watching. And what will you do? A is speaking with B. What will you do if a snake slithers onto this bridge now? What will you do if a snake slithers onto this bridge now? B is answering to A. If a snake comes onto this bridge now, I'll jump into the stream. If a snake comes onto the bridge now, I'll jump into the stream. So what do you notice? What similarity do you notice, students, in these sentences said by these characters? These are conditionals. These are conditionals. Conditional sentences are sentences. These are conditional sentences. What are conditional sentences? Conditional sentences are sentences in which one part states a condition for action in the next part of the sentence. One part in this conditional sentences are sentences in which one part states a statement. One part states a condition for action in the next part of the sentence. In the next part of the sentence, such sentences have two parts. One, if part, and the main part. If part, main part. That is called if clause, main clause. So sentences have two parts. One is if part and the other one is main part. Such sentences have two parts. What are they? If part and the main part. So what are conditional sentences, students? Conditional sentences are sentences in which one part states a condition for action in the other part of the sentence. There are such sentences have two parts, one if part and the other main part. Those are conditional sentences. Those sentences can be statements, negatives, or questions. Those sentences may be statements, negatives, and questions. For example, see, I have taken one example statement. If he reaches to school on time, if he reaches to school on time, he can attend morning's assembly. See, statement. If he reaches to school on time, he can attend morning's assembly. Negative. If he doesn't get to school, on time, he can't attend assembly, morning assembly. See, the sentences can be statements, negatives, questions. It is statement. If he reaches to school on time, he can attend morning assembly. If he doesn't, negative sentence. If he doesn't get to school on time, he can't attend assembly, morning's assembly. Question. How to make question through condition? Can he attend assembly if if he comes early. Can he attend assembly if he comes early? See, conditional sentences are sentences in which a part means one part states a condition for action in other part of the sentence. Such sentences have two parts. One is main part and other one is if part. The sentences may be statements, negatives or questions. For statement I have written example, and for question negative I have written, for question I have written example. If he reaches to school on time, he can attend morning assembly. If he doesn't get to school on time, he can't attend assembly. Can he attend assembly if he comes early? So these three examples I have written: statement, negative and question. And there are three kinds of conditionals, students. What are they? Probable conditional sentence, improbable conditional, that is imaginary, and third one is unfulfilled conditional sentences. Probable, improbable, unfulfilled. One is probable, that is first conditional. Probable conditional sentence. First conditional sentence are also called probable conditional sentence. First conditional sentence. There are three kinds of conditional sentences. First kind of conditional, that is probable conditional sentence. Second, improbable or imaginary conditional sentences. Third one is unfulfilled conditional sentences. Today you are going to learn about probable conditional sentence, that is first conditional sentence. First conditional sentences are used to talk about present or future. First conditional sentences are used to talk about present or future. There is this sentence express a condition. This sentence express a condition to fulfill. Whether it may be fulfilled or not fulfilled, it can happen in real life. This sentence express a condition to fulfill. There is a possibility to fulfill. There is a possibility to fulfill. It may be or may not be fulfilled, but it can happen in real life. In this conditional sentence, this is probable conditional sentence. Because why do we call it probable conditional sentence? There is a probability to happen. There is a condition that can be happened in real life. There is a possibility to happen. So it is called probable conditional sentence. Probable conditional sentence, actually I told you there are two parts in conditional sentence, if part and main part. The sentence begins with if, means if, see I have written one example, if he comes late, he will be punished. He will be punished. If he comes late, he will be punished. It is main part, it is if part. If we begin the sentence with if part, we put comma. If we begin the sentence with main part, if we begin the sentence with main part, there is no need of comma. First, if we begin the sentence with if part, we have to put comma. Instead of that, he will be punished if he comes late. If we write like that, there is no need of comma in the middle of two parts, if part or main part or if part. If we write main part first, there is no need of comma. If we write if part first, we have to put comma in the middle of these two parts, sentences. Those are if sentence and main sentence. This is called if part, it is called main part. Simple. If part contains, in first kind of conditional sentence, if part contains simple present tense and main part contains simple future. Simple present tense is followed simple future, and there is this expresses a condition. There is a possibility to happen, and it may be fulfilled or may not be fulfilled. It can happen in real life. There is a possibility to happen. So it is called probably conditional sentence. If you work hard, you will get success. If you work hard, you will get success. If you work hard, you will get success. If you walk fast, you can catch the bus. If you walk fast, you can catch the bus. If we, negative sentence, if we don't hurry, we will miss the bus. We will miss the bus. If we don't hurry, we will miss the bus. If we don't hurry, we will miss the bus. See, in that way we can frame many sentences, students, very easy. In if class contains simple present tense and main class contains simple future tense, that is called first kind of conditional sentence. If plus subject plus V1. And next part, subject plus simple future. Will plus V1 or shall plus V1, can plus V1, may plus V1, may, can, could plus V1, should plus V1, like that. Can plus V1 and remaining sentence. This is the formula you have to remember for first kind of conditional sentence. You have to remember the structure. If class contains simple present tense and main class contains simple future. And by following this structure, you can frame many sentences. Practice well, students. This is very important grammar topic for all classes, especially for 8th, 9th and 10th class. For 8th class grammar, English to textbook also, it is the lesson number 6. And it is very important topic, students. So, practice it very well and take notes while watching video and send me through WhatsApp what you have written. And some more your own examples you write in your fair notes, at least 10 examples following this structure. And first kind of conditional class, probable conditional sentence, 10 sentences you write your own. Thank you, students. We shall meet again in next class.